This colony is going off to an absolutely cracking start. Hello everyone, Carnas-B here, and welcome to the first series on this new channel, and I've got no idea what it's going to be called yet. I should really think of a name. That would be really smart. We're going to be back in Rimworld. What we're going to do is we're going to play an incredibly modded game. If I come into my mods, we can see we've got loads of mods. Absolutely loads of mods. The main mods that I'm going to be using is going to be Rimfella, Rimatomics, Save Our Ship, which is somewhere in this pile of crap. And we are also going to be using... I think that's really about it. So with that being done, I'm just going to do a quick scroll through. So if anyone wants to pause the video at any point, they can see exactly all of the mods that I am going to be using, because I can't be bothered to go through every single one in turn. There we go, that is done. Let's start this game up. So we're going to come into a new colony. We're going to go crash landed because, you know, it's the basic game. I accidentally went a little bit too far then. We're going to go for Randy Random 2 times. We're going to try Blood and Dust to begin with because I want to have fun. And I mean, losing.
Losing is fun.
But I'd like to be able to get this colony actually on a spaceship. So here we are in the world. We've got Claw Island over here, which is just death. That is pure death. We've got the Empire down here. We've got some nasty medieval factions over there. And these guys look like they might bring us friendly gifts if we are kind of close to them. So one mod that I am playing with is going to be Rimwar. So it changes the way that raids and all of that works. Settlements are going to send out raiding parties and we can actually see them on the map. It's going to make the game incredibly laggy late game, but it's something that I really want to try out. That and Save Our Ship might make this unplayable after about 20 episodes, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to give a quick scout around and see if there is anywhere that really takes my fancy. Well, I think we're going to settle here. We're close to these allied settlements, and we've got an enemy settlement that will be providing raids every now and then. The reason why I want to come here as well is it's got year-round growing. That's going to be really nice. I want the early game to be quite easy, because I do want to get to the Save Our Ship stuff as soon as possible. With that being done, let's go and grab ourselves some victims for our colony. There we go. After a million years of trying to find 3 people that I've wanted, we've got our team. We've got Mo Stench Haas. He's obviously been rolling around in the dirt, and he is going to be our main construction guy. He'll be a melee fighter as well, and he's also going to talk to the prisoners and do all of that kind of rubbish. We've got Rubber, who is going to be focusing on growing our crops and all of that kind of stuff, and yeah, probably we'll give her a gun as well. And then we've got Olita Shion, who is going to be our main combatant and will also be our chef. So I wanted a chef, a plant grower, or an agriculturalist. No, that's not even the right word. A farmer? Yeah, that's probably the right way to go. And also someone that can build stuff. So that's what we've got. And with these 3, we are going to set out on our journey on the Rim and see where it takes us. Hopefully nowhere too devastating. So here we are, the 3 of you awake in your cryptosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld as pieces of the shredded starship fall around you. You start making plans to survive. Well, let's have a look and see where we land. We're paused. It looks like we're going to land right in the center of the map. Well, that's always nice. Okay, so let's pause this up. Oh, we've got a dog. The dog is called Farter. Well, we've got Stench and we've got Farter. I really wouldn't want to be living in this colony. Yes, there's a lot of smells coming from these colonists. So, first things first, let's open this up. Let's change this to the numbers, because the numbers are always nice. We're going to set everyone's priorities at the beginning, because that is always a smart idea. Let's get you done like that. We will be doctor. I don't actually think I picked up a doctor. Oh dear, that's gonna be interesting. Basic, you can all do basic as well. You're all basic, and there we go. You are definitely going to be our warden and our builder person. Stench the mailman. Why do we have a mailman out on the Rim? What use is a mailman going to be? You are definitely going to be our chef, and you'll do animals and all of that kind of stuff. Wait, hang on. 4. No, you're going to be doing the handling. You are the most skilled by far. Yes, we've got 4, 3, and 4. Yeah, we're really not good with that. Okay, so that is all that that done, who is going to be our shooter person? Alita Shion, you are going to shoot everyone. And then I believe we've got someone else that is also not great, but you've got a shooting of one. So you equip that revolver, and then you can pick up the plasteel knife. And then what we'll do is we'll unpause and get all of this going. Well, this little section here doesn't look like it's going to be particularly bad. The only problem is our steel is a little bit far away, but we've got a lot of arable land, which we are almost certainly going to be using to grow our crops. So with that being done, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to start building some stuff up. So I am going to build everything out of wood to begin with. I will upgrade that later on. The reason why I want to build it to begin with is because obviously it's very, very quick to build out of wood. So we'll get that done. We'll create a stockpile zone in here, and this will be our starter little hut, and hopefully these guys should be on their merry way to start things off. What do we need at the start of a Rimworld save? It's been a really long time since I've played this game. We need some sort of power system. Obviously, we are going to need to refrigerate our food and all of that. It is the arid shrubland, so it is going to get quite hot. It's going to get warm. So, oh, there's more steel over there. Very nice. 432 bits of steel. That's a lot of steel. My word. Look at all that steel. Yes, that's going to be very nice. Okay, so Stench is busy doing that. I think what I want to do as well is probably also build somewhere where these guys are going to stay to begin with, and maybe we'll even think about getting some, well, tables up, because it would be a terrible shame if our colonists were to eat without a table. Yes, no, we really don't want them to be suffering that penalty. It's a really, really terrible, terrible thing to bestow on someone. It's barbaric. So we'll build another one here, and at the moment this will just be kind of like a general sleeping area where our colonists are going to sleep. What we're going to do now, though, is I am going to, if I can find it, I do have a mod for tilled soil. I'm going to use this. It's pretty cheaty. It's pretty broken, OP, whatever you want to call it, but it is going to be nice. It's going to mean that we're going to get lots and lots and lots of food. So I'll create a couple of these. 10 by 6, so 60. Actually, no. We'll just go for 6 by 6 at the moment. So we'll get rid of those. And then these are going to be our crops to begin with. Actually, no. We'll do this. We'll go 6 by 6, 6 by 6, and then 6 by 6. So, of course, we're going to be growing potatoes because potatoes are great. You can boil them, mash them, or stick them in a stew. We'll grow some rice just for a fast turnaround crop because it's always nice having rice. We'll get some corn as well. With that, that'll probably be enough food for our starter colonists. We're going to want some cotton because then we can start making our own clothes and all of that. And maybe we'll go for something like smoke leaf because then, well, we can start making all of those wonderful drugs that are going to make our colonists very, very happy indeed. Well, it looks like our little storage area has already been built. Hopefully Stench makes his way down. What we're going to do as well, whilst we're waiting for this, I'm going to chop down some of the trees here. Then that way, hopefully we should have a large supply of wood. I'm going to be using wood to begin with. We are going to upgrade to stone and all of that later on because obviously wood is very, very, very flammable and we would not want to see our entire base go up in smoke. This currently isn't being built because Stench is on the floor cloud watching. Come on, Stench. I think once you've got that done as well, what I am going to do is we are going to come into furniture. We'll create some beds as well. And then that way we'll have at least a nicer place for these guys to sleep because they are just going to be sleeping on the sand at the moment. Anakin Skywalker would absolutely hate this. It's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere. And yes, oh, well, we've got one bed already, which is nice. New lovers. Rubber tried to flirt with Stench by saying good things about his clothing choices. Stench was attracted and is now Rubber's lover. Oh no! Rubber and Stench are no longer in a relationship, and oops, we've already had a break. Oh dear. Well, that's a little bit of a concern. I really, really would like it if we could get our latrine and all of that in place so that our colonists basically don't shit themselves, because that would be pretty disgusting. I've put that the wrong damn way, but we're going to deconstruct that. Rubber, you get a nice big bed, although I am, well, aware that you did have a breakup. Alita, why do you not have anything to do? You are a miner and a shooter and a chef. Okay, so that means tomorrow, once you guys have all woken up, well, we are going to start working on our, what do you call it? Our cooking zone, our kitchen. Cooking zone, yes. kitchen probably is the right word. So over the course of the evening, I did designate this area. This is going to be a kitchen. This will be a freezer. Actually, that to be said, we are going to need to put a cooler here. That would be the smart idea. There we go. And we've just had a cargo pod drop, and apparently it's weapons. What have we got? We got a wooden club. We've got a granite hatchet. Ooh, I'm not really interested in either of those, and it does seem to be quite far away. Anyway, let's unpause this and keep working on our power for now, because at the moment, well, yes, we've only got this here. It's not being fueled up. It is going to be wood powered, which is a little bit of a shame. Would be nice if I could maybe get some wind turbines or something like that in at some point, but unfortunately, we don't have anyone that can research, and our power operations, our power activities, our power options are limited at the moment, although I suppose I could create a wind turbine here. That's probably going to do us quite well. One good thing about this is obviously it's sand, so we shouldn't have any trees cropping up and blocking this from being active. We're going to come into production, and we're going to make an electric stove. We'll make that there. Oh, work penalty. No, that's fine. I know that. We'll get that sorted. We'll make our stove there. We'll also get ourselves a butcher table, which I'm going to put in my freezer because we don't want that next to our stove due to the fact that that will make the room dirty, and then they'll get food poisoning and slow down, and everyone will throw up and really not have a good time at all. I am a little bit concerned that we're going to run out of food quite quickly. This needs to get built up, and we need to have someone start working on cooking because Alita, poor Alita, really doesn't have anything to do at the moment. She is a miner though. Why don't we get her mining? We've got all of this steel up here. We might as well set her, well, we'll order her to mine all of that. Do I have vein mine? I do have vein mine, and look at all of that steel that we're going to get. That's going to be glorious. I don't really want Rubber doing that unless Rubber has finished everything that she should be doing. She might have done. I set up the work tabs at the beginning. Maybe that is good. Maybe that is good. We don't have, do we really not have enough trees in order to build all of this? Are we out of trees? Has the entire forest population of the map been decimated already? Let's just select all of this and try and harvest as much of this wood as possible. Animal migration, Norwegian forest cats. Ooh, very, very nice. Oh, I seem to be a little bit late on that. We also run out of steel. Like, Stench, come on. Stench, man, do some work. Seriously, get some work done. I am a little bit concerned how overexposed we are at the moment. I do want some kind of defenses at some point soon, but that might take us, it might take us a little while to do. Okay, do I want cooling down in here? Probably not. I probably do want some kind of cooling in here though, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to temperature, grab a cooler, whack that in there like that, and hopefully that should all be good. Well, the wood situation is absolutely dire, and we are being raided. A group. Oh my good golly gosh, that is a big raid. Are you serious? Look at all of those arrows. Please, please. Oh my, that is... Am I dead from the beginning? Are they gonna have decent weapons? They've all got pistols and rifles and shotguns. This is a problem with Rimwar. I'm not sure if I can survive this. I might have to sacrifice someone. This is bad. This is very, very, very bad. Who do I want to sacrifice? No one particularly. They're all really useful. Alita, maybe at the worst, because she's only good at mining. She's our best shot though, and she's also our chef. Can anyone else cook? You can kind of cook. You got no passion for it, but you can kind of cook. You're as good as Alita. Yeah, I think I'm a bit boned here. This is gonna be really bad. Is there anything I can do? I've got run and gun, but that's not really going to help. They are attacking immediately. Stench, let's get you down here. Let's see if we can somehow use the terrain to our advantage. Well, Dykes is heading up in that direction. I think what I want to do is try and get Rubber with, or Stench with his stabby stab. Well, he's going to, or she, is it he, she? Stench is a male, always worth checking that out. What we want to do is try... Oh my god, they're right there. They're right there. Oh dear, 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 dear. Stench, get out of there. Get out of there. You need to come this way. Oh, Alita, no. No, Alita. Don't sacrifice yourself. Oh my god, that's a shotgun. Let's go and stab this person. Oh, this is bad. There we go. We've taken one out already. Two out. How is this going this well? I was not expecting this. Oh dear. Well, Stench has taken a bit of a hit. It's only a bruise though from a human fist. That's really not particularly bad. All things things considered. Oh, Stench is going to stab this person. They are going to draw out their bottle. How am I getting a raid this difficult already? This is insane. This is really bad. Oh dear, someone else has taken some damage. Come on, let's do this. Stench is really getting shot up now. Everyone has taken damage. Diana, shoot Diana, shoot Diana. Please, Diana, just die. There we go. They are now running, but they do have run and gun enabled, so I'm in a bit of trouble. Stench has been hit again. Oh no, poor Stench. He is going to die in 11 hours, and Dykes is bringing up the rear, and oh dear, no, Stench has been taken out by Dykes. Oh dear, we've lost someone. This is the problem with run and gun. Rubber has now died. This colony is going off to an absolutely cracking start. Stench is on the floor dying. What we're going to do is we are going to convert this to a, well, do we want to convert it to a medical bed? Probably not. We knocked down Peggy. Is Peggy any good? Not particularly. Well, this has gone really well. She's not any good at caring or social. We are absolutely stuffed. We will rescue Stench the mailman, and hopefully he doesn't die. I mean, we've gained a load of good, well, kind of good weapons from that, but that was a truly, truly awful start. Who gives you a raid of 6? This is the problem with playing with Rimworld. The raids are really, really, really terrible. At least Farta managed to keep out of that combat. It's a real shame as well that Rubber went down there. Yeah, she got shot in the brain. Her brain exploded. Is Alita cannot finish off? No, that's not what I want to do. Can you heal that person? Do I even have a doctor? It's Stench. Cannot do this kind of work. Oh my word. Well, that is just, and yeah, her right ear has been shot off, so she is going to die as well. We're gonna get the man in black come along because we can't heal Stench because he's our only doctor. This is a ridiculous start. Oh, Stench thinks that it's a good idea to name the colony. Give your faction a name. Doomed or Doom. Doomed. We're doomed. And the settlement is going to be, we're absolutely screwed. There we go. I was trying to think of something at least a little bit politically correct there. We're absolutely screwed. Oh, Alita, why can't you doctor? This is why when you start a Rimworld save, you should have everyone be able to do everything, but unfortunately, well, as you did see earlier on, I did spend ages. Oh no, Farta has had a mental break because of Stench's death. Well, Jay, are you going to be good? You're good at melee, and you're incapable of none. You're a brawler. You're not too bad. What has Farta done, though? Dazed. Farta is only dazed. It doesn't mean she's going to come and attack us, which is great. Is Farta going to be able to save Alita, though? She's going to die in 6 hours. Are you any good at being a doctor man? You have 3 in medical, so you're not brilliant, but at least you're something. Yeah, we'll have to see if Jay is going to be any good for our colony at all.